Hey Capricorn, welcome to your May Tarot reading. This is Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi, this is my channel. Let's see what's in store for you today. Whatever resonates is what is meant for you. What doesn't is meant for another chosen member of this collective. This is good for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for Capricorn today? What are the messages most important to help align them with their highest selves, their highest good, their highest path? Messages for Capricorn. Queen of Cups, Capricorn. Three of Swords. Gratitude, which is a special card in this this deck I'm using. I'm working with the New Chapter Tarot today, and there's some extra goody cards that Miss Catherine Briggs added to this deck, and they're really special. So that's what you got, Capricorn. Okay. What I'm seeing is, wow. Some of you are really stepping into your personal emotional power this month. You tell me what that means to you. Some of you are just really feeling your feelings, like letting yourself feel your feelings. Some of you are listening to your feelings for the first time. You're not like shutting them down immediately. You are acknowledging and engaging with your emotions in a way that may empower you, may actually help you, make you stronger, make you more capable, make you more of a sovereign being in your own life. That is how we learn to work with emotions, is what helps us eventually do that. Whether it's actually challenging certain emotions, getting information from certain emotions, acknowledging emotions that are communicating us truths. Feelings aren't always facts, but feelings can always lead you to facts. And that is done in one of two ways, either by being aligned with the truth or by challenging the truth. And oftentimes when we don't engage with feelings, it's because we are actively resisting truth in some way. Either the discovery of truth or the truth that is staring at us in the face, right from the heart. Some of you also are stepping into like your creative power. Maybe it's not emotional power, but it's this kind of creative power, like I am the queen of my creative journey. I actually am in charge of my creative journey. I have such incredible power as an artist, as a creative, as a person in a relationship. Maybe this is relationship based, it's emotional based. But whatever it is, I have power in this emotional setting. And that power is being challenged this month by what past sorrow is trying to convince you of. So with this Three of Swords, this Three of Swords is really putting you in your head in an analytical place, where maybe you're coming into real emotional intelligence, you're coming into creative wisdom, you're coming into relationship wisdom. even if it's just the relationship with yourself. But it is a kind of high EQ that you are coming into contact with and engaging with, and potentially using and exploring in yourself. And your heartbreak is rearing its head. It's showing you things that hurt you in the past. It's revealing old memories. It's bringing up old grief. It's bringing up old shame, guilt, pain, sorrow, heartbreak, betrayal. I'm hearing for some of you, it's a sense of betrayal, whether it's betrayal from another or betrayal of yourself. And that Three of Swords, the way that your brain is presenting that to you is almost as if it is a threat to your emotional intelligence. Like, you can't trust your feelings because look at what happened. You were betrayed this one time. Or you're not as emotionally in tune as you think because, you know, how can you see past this grief or this pain that is really your entire world, or will always block you to some other outcome or to some other way of feeling? Maybe you're trying to get deeper into real feelings and your subconscious won't let you because the pain has created such a wall within yourself. The heartbreak's created such a wall within yourself, or the betrayal, or whatever that is, the fear. Whatever it is, your brain is trying to like use this heartbreak to, what I'm hearing is tell you untruths, to tell you falsehoods about what you feel or what your feelings mean, what your heart wisdom is telling you. And it's a really powerful, it's a very compelling argument because pain is very compelling, because this pain is still very real to you. You still can feel the pointy end of these swords, as if it just happened. And fear is the biggest manipulator in our lives. When there is fear present, we cannot see anything clearly. So it's like your brain is presenting you really with this opportunity to overcome this Three of Swords heartbreak, this Three of Swords pain, betrayal, whatever this painful event was, whatever this fear in your heart is. The Three of Swords is adversity right now, but it's like you have to overcome this. You have to face this to remember who you really are, to remember your true emotional power, your creative power. To remember that you are a sovereign being that has feelings, and those feelings can be used as tools. The feelings aren't having you. The feelings aren't sovereign. The feelings don't make the rules. You make the rules. And this Three of Swords is one of those feelings. But I'm hearing that the Three of Swords is trying to convince you that it is you. You are the heartbreak. You are the grief. You are the pain. You are the shame. You are the betrayal. It's defining you. And it's fooling you into not realizing your own personal power in this situation. Or fooling you into thinking really that you cannot sort through your feelings with like you don't have the ability to really sift through them or decode them or fully understand them, to really gain a deep understanding of your emotional self. And that's all very misleading. It's really truly misleading. Three of Swords, that pain is pain, and it will always, like any fear, it will always manipulate you by its very nature. The key is to be able to face that pain, accept the pain, but keep the scales steady. Don't let the pain convince you of something that isn't true. You can feel pain very deeply and not come to conclusions that are harmful to you about what that means, what that pain means about your life, what's some big generalization about what your place is in the world, or your value here, or what you're supposed to do, or what you deserve, or who you are. It's when you start making judgments based on that pain, based on that heartbreak, that you keep that wall up, that you keep yourself away from the sovereign being that you are, the Queen of Cups that you are, someone with complete, someone in the driver's seat of these emotions. I don't want to say control emotions, because you can't control emotions, but you can control how you engage with them. And that is what this Queen of Cups is. This Queen of Cups has the emotional intelligence to do that, to engage with feelings in a really balanced, grounded, powerful way, whether it's acknowledging the truth of one or challenging the lie of a feeling. The advice to push through this, Capricorn, is gratitude. I mean, what better way to bring yourself to the present moment? I have a feeling that this Three of Swords heartbreak that you're feeling is, and some of you, I just want to say one more thing. The Three of Swords is not a specific event for some of you. It's not like a specific betrayal, specific heartbreak. It's this general faceless depression, anxiety, fear that's just like, I know this is ominous, but I can't even tell you what it looks like. And it's almost like the non-specificity of it that makes it particularly scary, or hard to face, because there's an unknown quality to it. What I hear is that when you actually face it, that's when it becomes known. That's when you can see that it is smaller than it claims to be. It doesn't have the power over you that it claims to have, or that it tells you it has or should have. So back to the advice, this gratitude, the quickest way to move out of that place of fear, that kind of analysis paralysis of a painful emotion, the quickest way to move out of that is by counting your blessings in this present moment. And I know that that's so hard to do in times when you are feeling pain, because pain begets more pain. Pain is like a drug or suffering really is a drug. That's like the longer we engage with suffering, sometimes it's like it becomes addictive. So we can know, I know that would be really good for me to count my blessings, but I'm not going to do it. I can't bring myself to do it because that addiction is so strong. That attachment is so strong and so convincing. If you could do the smallest thing, sit down, write a list of the blessings in your life, all of the things that you are grateful for, all of the things. It could be the smallest things. But really just push yourself to make that list longer and longer and longer, to the point that you bring it into being, you bring it into your present moment, you bring that gratitude, those blessings back into your present moment, because you have these things regardless, but they're not here with you when the shadow of fear is cast over you. You can't see those. You can't connect to those blessings. Naming them brings them into your existence again. Naming them brings them into your present moment. And that is extremely powerful. That's like an invocation. You invoke more abundance. You invoke those things that you love about your own life to be a force for good in your life. When you name them, when you invoke them. So do the best you can, Capricorn, this month simply to choose gratitude in moments when you feel like you can't do anything else, to just make that list of gratitude when you feel like you can't do anything else, because that is the quickest way to get you past that Three of Swords and into that Queen of Cups expansion. That's the quickest way to get you to the place of stepping outside of your emotions so that you can engage with them in a healthy way, not being so enmeshed in them that they have complete power over you. Gratitude separates you. It creates distance. It creates perspective. And that perspective is so crucial to you acknowledging and embracing and accepting your Queen of Cups power and sovereignty this month. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you, Capricorn, so feel free to comment below. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Check out my Patreon. You can support this work and help me help you better, do more of this, give you more readings, give you daily readings, moon transit readings, love readings, career readings, etc. You can help me do all of that by supporting me through my Patreon for a few dollars a month. I also am taking personal readings throughout the month, and you can sign up through my website, also below. I would love to connect with you in any way, any capacity. It is an honor and a privilege to do so. Thank you so much for your support. Like and subscribe, share this channel. I love you, Capricorn. Have a beautiful May.